Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a hands-on review of the best docking stations for laptops in 2025, one of the top-rated items on Amazon right now. Whether you're thinking about buying it or just curious to see if it lives up to the hype, you're in the right place. I'll walk you through the features, share my honest experience, if you need more information about these products. Please check the description section below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get future reviews. And let you know if it's really worth your money. Let's get into it. Number 1, CalDigit Element 5. Host connection, Thunderbolt 5 number of downstream ports, 8 power delivery to host, 90W USB-C, 3x TB5, 2x USB-C 3.2 v2 USB-A, 3 at 10 gigabits per second monitor, 3x Thunderbolt 5 auxiliary 3.5mm, no SD card, no Ethernet, no. CalDigit calls the Element 5 a hub, and it does have some hub-like qualities, namely its compact size. But it requires a DC power source, costs $300 and gives you 3 downstream Thunderbolt 5 ports plus 2 additional USB-C connections. That's far more powerful than any hub I've tested. Perhaps as more manufacturers adopt the Thunderbolt 5 standard, this will become the new normal for hubs. But for now, I'm calling it a docking station. The Thunderbolt 5 standard for USB connections enables higher video resolution, higher bandwidth for data, and a higher wattage power delivery. Right now, you can find TB5 ports on just a handful of computers, such as MacBook Pro models with M4 Pro and Max chips and the Razer Blade 18. I, like most people, don't have any of those speedy machines just yet, so I used the Element 5 with, still very capable, Thunderbolt for ports. The Element 5's port array is excellent. Its 3 downstream TB5 ports can handle 2 4K monitors on compatible MacBooks and up to 3 monitors on compatible Windows laptops. It worked great running my one 4K and one HD monitor, both with adapters since my displays use HDMI ports, and I still had one more TB5 port to spare. I used it to perform some of the faster data transfers I've clocked. The 2 additional, non-Thunderbolt, USB-C ports connected my keyboard and a Rode MIC. The 3 USB-A ports went to a mouse, streaming light and a thumb drive. Everything performed splendidly and the unit barely got warm. It doesn't have a 3.5mm receptacle, which seems fine as the laptops I've looked at that have TB5 ports come with a headphone jack. The Element 5 also lacks Ethernet and SD card slots. That was also fine for my needs. The Element 5's design is sleek and the unit feels solid despite its small size. It's also reversible, with rubber feet you can install on either side of the hub, giving you flexibility on where you can stick it on your desk. A TB5 cable is included, which is crucial, since you can't tap into the faster speeds and bandwidth of the latest Thunderbolt standard without a compatible cable. At the moment, there's probably a small segment of the population that absolutely needs a Thunderbolt 5 dock, but the price point here isn't out of range of other docks with a similar array of ports. If you're in the market for a versatile adapter, you may as well get a future-proof one. Of course, if your setup requires more than USB connections, perhaps you need another auxiliary port, are using SD cards daily or want Ethernet, you can go for Kensington's EQ Thunderbolt 5 dock, detailed below as an honorable mention. Number 2, Satechi Dual Dock Stand. Host connection, 2x USB-C number of downstream ports, 8 power delivery to host, 75W, USB-C, USB-C, 1x USB 3.0, 1x3.1 USB-A, 2 monitor, 2x HDMI 2.0, 1x DisplayPort 1. For auxiliary 3.5mm, no SD card, no Ethernet, yes. The Satechi Dual Dock Stand is different from all the other docks we tested in 2 respects. It doesn't require a power source and it goes beneath your MacBook instead of beside it. You could almost classify it as a hub, but I think the high number of ports earns it docking station status. It plugs into the 2 USB-C ports at the side of a Mac, which allows MacBooks with M1, M2 or M3 Pro or Max chips to operate dual monitors in extended mode. Unfortunately, MacBooks with standard M1 or M2 chips can natively only power a second external display in mirrored mode. The new MacBook Air with the M3 chip can only power 2 displays in extended mode with the laptop lid closed. If you have a Mac with a standard chip and need 2 monitors, you'll need a docking station that supports DisplayLink hardware and software, such as the Kensington SD4780p, which is our top pick for Chromebooks. Since the dual dock works without power, it's a lot easier to set up than other docks with transformer boxes and DC cables. I found it made the most sense to just use the MagSafe connector on the laptop, but you can also supply power to the dock using the non-data USB-C port and it will pass 75 watts to your machine. Both the 4K and HD monitors I tested looked great and worked well in extended mode. There are 2 USB-Cs for a webcam and MIC, plus 2 USB-As which could be used for a dongle mouse and a streaming light. That's likely enough ports for conferencing or even a basic video creator setup. The dock is ultimately limited by the fact that none of the USB-C connections are Thunderbolt and there are only 2 USB-A sockets to work with. But it's a great choice for extending productivity in a way that tucks beneath a MacBook, neatly moving the cords to the back of the machine and out of the way. It even has an SSD enclosure beneath it. Number 3 Kensington SD4780p Thunderbolt Docking Station. Host connection, USB-C number of downstream ports, 12 power delivery to host, 100W, DC, USB-C, 1x3.1 USB-A, 5 monitor, 2x HDMI 2.0, 2x DisplayPort 1.2 auxiliary 3.5mm, 1x audio combo SD card, no Ethernet, yes. The Kensington SD4780p Dual 4K typically requires a DisplayLink driver, but any Chromebook made after 2017 supports the connection from the jump. Finding a docking station that works with Chrome OS is tough. Of the 12 units I tested, only 4 connected at all with the Acer Chromebook Spin 514, and one of those couldn't run 2 monitors. The SD4780p uses a USB-C host connection, through which it offers a maximum power delivery of 100W and was able to run both the 4K and HD screens cleanly. It allows for a wide range of USB-A peripherals through 5 such ports, but there's only a single downstream USB-C, so I wasn't able to use both a webcam and MIC at the same time. That means you'll need to use your Chromebook's built-in ports if you want more than one of those types of devices set up. The plastic build makes it look a little cheap and I'm not crazy about the lay-flat design, but the host port is in the back, which will make your setup neater. If all you're looking for is a way to get a few extra monitors and use your wired USB accessories, this is a good pick for Chromebooks. Number 4 Best Dual Monitor Docking Station. 4K driverless dock, power and connectivity in one dock, with 65W charging, 1x USB-C, 5 gigabits per second, 2x USB-A 3.0, 5 gigabits per second, 1x USB 2.0, 480 megabits per second, gigabit Ethernet, and audio in, out. This USB-C docking station connects everything you need efficiently and reliably. Dual 4K display USB-C dock. Expand your workspace with 2x HDMI ports supporting up to 4K 60Hz each with this USB-C docking station, no driver installation required. Perfect for multitasking across emails, spreadsheets, and video calls. Note, display output requires USB-C with DP Alt mode support. DP 1.4 with DSC required for dual 4K 60Hz. Plug and play, no drivers, no setup stress. This USB-C dock works out of the box with supported systems, providing seamless connectivity for professionals, creators, and remote workers. Host device must support USB-C DisplayPort alternate mode, DP Alt mode, for video output. Not all USB-C ports support video. Compatibility. This dock is built for USB-C Windows 10 Plus, USB 4, and Chromebook systems. Not recommended for macOS due to lack of MSD support and display limitations. Always verify host compatibility before purchase. Lifetime support. This device has been designed with reliability at its core and was built to meet the deployment demands of IT departments and the ease of use necessary for home offices. Includes lifetime support from our North American team of connectivity experts. Number 5 Best Thunderbolt 5 Dock. Thunderbolt 5 Dock offers lightning-fast data transfers, achieving speeds up to 80 gigabits per second and bandwidth boost providing up to 120 gigabits per second for video-intensive usage. Dual 6K at 60 Hz for MacBooks with M4 base, M1, M2, M3, M4 Pro, and M1, M2, M3, M for Max chipsets, single 8K at 60 Hz for M4 base, single 6K at 60 Hz for M1, M2, M3 base chipsets, dual 4K at 60 Hz for Windows Thunderbolt 4, and triple 4K at 144 Hz or dual 8K at 60 Hz for Windows Thunderbolt 5 laptops. Up to 140W power delivery ensures seamless power and connectivity. 3x Thunderbolt 5 downstream ports, 1x Thunderbolt 5 host, 3x USB-A 3.2 Gen 2 10 gigabits per second ports, a combo audio jack, dual SD micro card readers, and 2.5 gigabits per second Ethernet. UHS-2 SD and micro SD card readers. Plug-and-play solution for Thunderbolt 5, Thunderbolt 4, USB 4, and USB-C devices running Windows 11, 23H2 or later, or macOS 14.5 or later. Zero footprint mounting option and security cable lock slots. Maximize desktop space by mounting your docking station out of the way. Mounting brackets sold separately. K34050WW. Protect your investment with a Kensington cable lock K60603WW, sold separately.